Think creating your own commercial is expensive or complicated? Think again. In this video, I'll show you how I use ChatGPT and Sora to create a professional 30-second ad for a real product, the 𝔸𝕀 touchless toilet flush kit, in just 4 simple steps. And yes, it's easier and cheaper than you think. Now let's get started. First, you want to grab your non-associates link. If you're an Amazon associate or if you're using your own product, great. But if you're using an Amazon product and you are an associate influencer, make sure you grab your non-Amazon associates link just to be on the safe side. So this is what I've done. I've basically grabbed the non-associates link, which is pretty long in this case, and I am actually going to make sure and put in the name of the product, or at least the description that it'll pick it up. So touchless adjustable, let me see, touchless toilet flusher. So that's the name of the product. I'm actually going to also ask ChatGPT to do the following. Please analyze the page for the following products. And I've got this product here. Now towards the bottom, I'm going to go ahead and do this. Provide me with the pain points that this product solves. So basically, I just ask it to take a look at the page of this particular product and give me the pain points that the product solves. Great, so it's come up with the 𝔸𝕀 touchless toilet flush, and it came up with about 3 really good product pain points that this solves. Now, the next step I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use that product pain point, and it's going to help me come up with a hook as well as a script. Now, we'll provide a copy of this particular script. Of course, it is a base script. You can go ahead and tweak it and adjust it however you need to, but this is the one that I'm going to be using just as an example for this. So let's go ahead and run this. So like I said, it gives me the pain point first, and then it gives me the narration and the script. And it will do this again for all 3. The reason why you want to have more than one is because, well, you're going to be speaking to 3 different audiences. Those pain points are basically your audience personas. Not to say that somebody who's caring about hygiene cross-contamination won't care about convenience, but it's one of those things where if you want to go ahead and just speak to that particular pain that one person feels, it will speak better to them, and you're more likely to get better results. So now that we've come up with a video script, and then say goodbye, and then then it's going to ask me, would you like to move on to the second one? So we go ahead and we keep doing that for the other 2. Now that I have my first pain point, I've actually put it in a notepad so I can go ahead and edit it. There were certain things that I didn't quite like about it, but also notice here that I do have the video script. I have the narration, and I have the visuals that would go with each part. And of course, I'm going to go through and see if I can edit those. Now that I've done the script, I've changed it up, added a few things that I think would work, and we're going to go through and adjust and get these visuals going. I do have a picture of the 𝔸𝕀 of the toilet flush kit that I can actually put into the video. So I don't need that, but I can definitely go ahead and use some of these as my guides for the visuals I want for this commercial. So let's go ahead and go into Sora. Okay. Now I'm in Sora. Let's go ahead and generate the first image. Slow motion close-up of the hand. And then I'm going to actually see if I can put in the actual germ animations. Okay, great. Got that. Let's go ahead and generate that. So I'm adding that to the queue. And then I can go ahead and notice that it is in 9/16 and I have 720p because I do want to do this as a short. Okay, let's see what these look like. This is kind of wonky, but it's actually pretty good. Let me go to the next one. Okay. That is actually kind of interesting. I can work with this one, so I'm actually going to download it. Now I'm going to go through and do these for the rest of the clips. And then when I'm done, I'm going to go ahead and work on assembling the actual video. With Sora, I can upload a picture that I wanted to actually integrate into the video. And when it does that, it actually just goes through, and you'll see here on this rendering that it does integrate that image in there pretty well. So that's something to think about whenever you're doing anything where you want to integrate a product into your video. Okay, now we're in 11 Labs. If you never use them to get AI voices, they are actually really fantastic. And what I did was that I actually created the ad narrative in my own voice right here. And they do have a voice, I guess they call it the voice changer, but I know it's voice to voice. That's what I call it. But this is where I have my original ad, and because I wanted to have a certain inflection within the ad, I decided to do it myself. But then I can go ahead and choose a voice that I like. There are a couple that I do like. One of them is actually Aria. She's built in.
There is no greater harm than that of time wasted.
Great voice. So what I've done is I'm actually going to use Aria for this exercise. And I'm going to go ahead and generate the speech. And of course, here we have 451. So it's about 451 characters that I can use to play with. And let me go ahead and generate this speech with Aria.
Every time you flush, you leave me behind more than you think. Traditional toilet handles are one of the dirtiest spots in your home, and those germs spread fast and improve.
Great. So now I've got my narrative. And of course, I can choose another voice. For example, if I wanted to do a test of which voice resonates with the same ad copy, that would be perfect. So I'm going to go through, and I'm just going to, I like this voice, so I'm going to go through and accept her, and then we'll move on to the editing phase. Now we're in CapCut. We're going to go ahead and put everything together. And so I'm going to go through, and I've actually downloaded, I've imported all of the files that I need here. So now I'm going to go through with my script, and I'm going to put together the images, and I'm going to put together the audio as well. If you have never edited a video, I suggest to use CapCut. When I first started editing videos, and I'm not by any means the best video editor, but I knew nothing about it, and I tried another application. It was okay, but I felt like I needed something a little bit more, and CapCut, everybody was doing it, so I'm like, let me try it, and I love it. It's so intuitive, it's easy to use, it's fun, and you can do a lot with it even as a free user. Now that I put everything together, now let's take a look at what the video looks like, aka the moment of truth.
Every time you flush, you leave me behind more than you think. Traditional toilet handles are one of the dirtiest spots in your home, and those germs spread fast. What if you could break the cycle with just a wave of your hand? With the easy-to-install Teco touchless toilet flush kit, you eliminate germ transmission and improve hygiene throughout your home. Teco, flush without the fuss.
Now, that video, I decided I was going to just try something. So I decided to create a TikTok promotion for it and run it for a day. So I only did, I think, 99 cents for one day, and I wanted to see how it would perform. And here are the results. Now, as you can see, I got 45 learn more clicks. And I chose learn more because some people may not necessarily go for shop now, but I tried learn more and I got 45 clicks. If I try this again, I'll try shop now. Then I got average watch time of roughly, almost 9 seconds, which means that they sped it up, which is fine. And then the watch full video is almost 11%. As a result, I got a new follower, 3 likes, and one share, which I thought was really good, which means that somebody thought it was compelling enough to share. Perhaps they thought the video was not good enough that, maybe it was a share of, oh, look at how bad this video is or what have you. I don't really care. But the fact of the matter is, anybody who has a product or service that they want to promote can do so very easily with the help of ChatGPT and Sora to create their visuals. And you can create it and you can make it compelling enough that people will actually learn more. Shop now, click on it, look at your profile, and even view, no matter what platform you're on. So if that's something you're interested, go ahead and go back through this video, follow the steps, and let me know how things go. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next video.